So Birmingham Supercross definitely did not disappoint if you're a Chase Sexton fan like myself, because he won the 450 class. And honestly, he rode amazing, but we'll get into all the racing here in a second. Let's go back to qualifying, because unfortunately, Max Anstie broke his fibula. And yeah, just kind of bummed for him. Here is a replay of the crash. He cases the quad in the main rhythm and then gets ejected and lands awkwardly on his foot slash leg right there. And you can see instantly he grabs his leg. So we knew something was off. And yeah, just very bummed. He was a point down in the championship. He was one of the best guys in the class. He was probably going to win this championship, let's be real. And yeah, just super bummed for that. I don't know when he's going to be back. Like a fibula, kind of similar to Tomac. It's going to be maybe 4 to 6 weeks, maybe 7 weeks. Most likely we'll be back for outdoors, but yeah, just super bummed. But for the 250 class, Seth Hammaker was your fastest qualifier, and this actually came down to the very end of qualifying. I mean, zeros on the clock. So Carson Mumford actually had it at the very end, but then RJ on his final lap stole it from him, and then on Seth's final lap stole it from RJ. So yeah, honestly, an awesome qualifying to watch, and I love when qualifying goes back and forth like that. Go back at the beginning of the season when we had that with Jet, Tomac, and Chase. When that stuff kind of happens, you know you're in for a good day, right? For the 450 class, Chase Sexton was your fastest qualifier, and let's be real, do we expect anything else? Like, honestly, do we expect him to not be the fastest guy going out? Like, he was over at 0.7 faster than everybody else. Like, let's be real. He's going to be the fastest guy going out. However, in qualifying number 2 for the 450 guys, there was a huge crash. Justin Hill tries to go 3 in, cases it. His bike then gets into Malcolm Stewart. Malcolm Stewart touches his front tire on it, and then he lands awkwardly on his hip at the very end there, the landing. And it's kind of very scary because like Malcolm was not getting up fast. He was very slow to get up, but in this clip you actually can kind of see he's like wobbling off. So he was able to finish qualifying, and honestly he rode amazing in the night show. Like, I'll get to it, but he was fantastic. But yeah, just super scary. Definitely did not expect to see that, and just glad that both riders are okay. But now let's talk about the night show, and let's talk about 250 race number 1. RJ actually pulled whole shot. As you can see, he's way out in the lead. Seth Hammaker was in second, tucks the front in the corner. This is a good time to stop and make sure you guys go check out exhibit.com, where you guys can actually get a Don't Tuck the Front t-shirt on the website. Make sure you guys go check it out. But yeah, in this pile up, you had Austin Faulkner, Seth Hammaker, Dax Bennett was in here, a bunch of other privateers were in here. And yeah, Nate Thrasher almost gets it. Tommy V rode over his bike. Yeah, just super bummed for Seth, because as he was the fastest qualifier, kind of expected him to win the race. That's what I predicted. And without crashing here, he most likely would have. But yeah, just super bummed. He was able to get back up to 9th place after this. I believe Austin finished 12th, and then Dax was like top 6 or something like that. But yeah, just super bummed for Seth. And then RJ, after pulling whole shot, he was able to hold off everybody. And it honestly came down to the very end. I mean, final lap, last couple corners. Tommy V tried to make a pass before the Supercross triple, and then Nate Thrasher actually almost tried to make a pass on Tommy V for 2nd place at the last corner. But yeah, RJ was able to hold off everybody. So it went RJ, Tommy V, and then Nate Thrasher top 3. And then for the 450 class, AP pulls a whole shot, and then Cooper Webb actually tucks the front in the same corner that Seth did. Yeah, make sure you guys go check out the new merch, exhibit.com. But yeah, just super unexpected by Cooper. Like, I didn't expect him to go down. He's right next to Sexton there too. I thought we were going to have a really good battle. But yeah, he goes down. He gets all the way back up to 7th, which was not ideal for Cooper. Chase Sexton, on the other hand, was riding super aggressive. I mean, look at this pass on Anderson. When was the last time you saw Chase Sexton take someone out? Oh, I have no idea. I can't even remember the last time I saw Sexton go down or take someone out. Yeah, super aggressive. I love this side of Sexton, though. I mean, he looks like he's back, all right? And he looks like he's matured after the last Triple Crown, too, because I'll get to the 3rd race here in a little bit, but he looks really good. And then also in the same corner, he makes a pass on his teammate AP for the lead. And he was making a lot of passes there throughout the entire night. And he just made it work. I love how he was riding. He was riding super aggressive. He looked like he was the guy out there. You know what I mean by that? He looks like he's like the best guy. And yeah, race number 1 kind of showed that. For race number 2 of the 250 class, Seth Hammaker gets out into the lead and yeah, just kind of pulls away. Steady race by him. He gets the win. And honestly, not much happened in race number 2 of the 250 guys. It's just like one of those races that kind of like a blur in the Triple Crown. Nothing crazy happens, no crazy passing, no crazy crashes. It's just like a steady race from start to finish, and Seth was able to get the win in that. And then for race number 2 for the 450 class, AP actually pulled whole shot once again. Chase right behind him, and in the same exact spot, Chase gets into the lead. I mean, the same exact corner. That's what I was trying to tell you guys. Like, Chase had that section dialed all night long, and yeah, he was able to get this 3 in, allowed a little gap from AP, and just he never looked back. I was kind of scared. Like, if you guys go back and watch the watch party, I was kind of nervous. Every time they take the camera off Chase and he's in the lead, something usually crazy happens. And thankfully tonight, none of that happened. So I'm very, very happy about that. And then let's get into one of the most exciting parts of the entire night, and that is SMX Futures. Every time we have a Futures race, or I guess it's SMX Next now. Why did we rename it? Why? Like, it makes no sense. Future is a really good name. But yeah, every time we have one of these races, it gets crazy. Look at this 4 wide going over the over-under, and you got Landon Gordon over here getting on the side of it, gets stuck on his bike. Like, what? That could have been so dangerous, man. Imagine that he like fell on the side of it. The other guys were coming through. That could have been extremely bad. Yeah, just a wild scene. And that's not even the crazy part. We had 3 different race leaders go down. Here is the first one. This is Gibson. He goes down in the whoops. Gnarly crash. I'm glad that he is able to get back up and keep going. But yeah, just kind of loses balance in the whoops and just goes down super, super hard. When Gibson went down, Federer from Club MX got into the lead, and then he went down in the same corner that Seth Hammaker went down, Cooper Webb went down. There is no clip. All it showed on the broadcast was him over the berm in the net. And then once he crashed, his teammate got into the lead, Ryder here, and he goes down in the same corner. Like, how are we making this stuff up? It's crazy. He goes over the berm into the net. Bro, the Futures race is crazy. And then Enzo Timmerman was able to get into the lead and he was able to win it. Dude, Futures race does not disappoint. Let's be real. Every single time. And then on the start of the final 250 race, Tommy V with an amazing start. Nate Thrasher's right in there. Seth Hammaker actually gets the whole shot. And yeah, Seth was able to check out once again, going 9-1-1 for 4th place overall. But surprise of the night, Nate Thrasher gets the win. He gets the overall. How? I have no idea. He goes 3-2-2 for the win. But here are the overall results for the 250 class. Nate Thrasher goes 3-3-2 for the win. RJ goes 1-2-5 for 2nd place. And then Tommy V goes 2-5-3 for 3rd place. And then Seth, winning 2 out of the 3 races, gets 4th off the podium. Gnarly. Did not expect that. I expected Seth to win. I was kind of spot on, bro. If he doesn't go down in Moto 1, he gets the win. Like, I was kind of spot on. Surprised, though. Nate Thrasher rode amazing. I did not expect that. Not gonna cap. I thought maybe he was going to be like 6th, 7th. They showed on the broadcast he can still not even bend his finger. Like, it only goes to there when he does, like, a fist. It's, like, there. Crazy. So Tommy V has a 10-point gap over RJ. RJ was able to pick some points up. Seth Hammaker is 13 points down on Tommy V. And Tommy V might be able to win this chip without winning a race, guys. That would be gnarly. He has a pretty good gap. Not a lot of racing left, right? So, yeah, I'm not going to be surprised when it happens. For the final 450 race, Chase Sexton got an amazing start. He's right here in the middle. As you can see, he was able to pull whole shot. Barsha was in there. Cooper Webb was right in there. AP, Jay Coop, you got Ken Roxon all in there. And I thought Chase was just going to pull away. I thought he was just going to go 1-1-1. But not anything crazy. Not anything crazy, but he does have a little like spin. His back tire just like kind of slides out a little bit. Doesn't crash, doesn't do anything crazy, but Cooper Webb was able to get by him, and Cooper Webb was able to just steady in 1st. I don't think Chase was like honestly trying to push. Like, remember back in Arlington where he was trying to push and get that win over Cooper Webb? I don't think that was the case tonight. I think he kind of matured from that. Here is a little clip. He just spins. His back tire just slides out a little bit. Cooper Webb was able to get ahead of him. And yeah, I think he matured. Like, he did not like force an issue. He tries to make a pass here. Cooper Webb gets back by him. And then I think he just kind of settled in for 2nd. He's like, hey, I got a huge gap here. No need to risk this. I'm going to get the overall. And I thought it was a smart play. Yeah, you want to win a race. but you still get the overall, and that's what matters most, man. These individual races don't do any points, right? You want the overall points, and if he threw that away, that I could not even make this video right now. You know what I mean? But he gets the win. He's back, baby. He looks amazing out there. And here are the overall results for the 450 class. Chase goes 1-1-2 for first. Huge surprise here. Malcolm Stewart, after that crazy crash in qualifying, goes 3-2-3 for second place. Huge shout out to Malcolm. AP goes 2-3-5 for third, and then Cooper Webb is off the podium. As I mentioned, he got 7th in race number 1, but 4th in race number 2, which is kind of surprising too. He doesn't go down, just couldn't push in that second race, and he gets 4th. Huge point swing. Ken Roxon with the shoulder injury gets 5th. Justin Cooper was able to get 6th, and then Anderson 7th. Shout out to Shane McElrath in 8th, man. I didn't even know that. Benny Bloss top 10. Christian Craig finished 12th. I predicted him 7th. That didn't happen, but hey, we still got Chase winning. That's all that really matters. All right. Yeah, I thought Malcolm Stewart was also going to be like 6 or 7. That didn't happen either. I thought AP was going to do pretty good. I didn't expect a podium, but yo, third place pretty good. Here are the points after tonight. Chase Sexton cuts it in half, man. It was a 15-point lead. Now it's an 8-point lead for Cooper Webb. A lot of racing to go. 7 more rounds left. Anything can happen. Like, I'm super excited to see what we can do or what they can do in Seattle. It's going to be so much fun to watch. Ken Roxon loses some additional points. He's, I think, 27 points. I can't do math. Like, it's 27 points, something like that. But yeah, Malcolm into 4th. Jay Coop in 5th. Anderson's losing so many points. He had a very bad night. Chase took him out. He crashed again in that same race by Cooper Webb taking him out. And then he crashed in the rhythm section in the final round. Yeah, it was just an awful night by Anderson. But yeah, here are the points. Yeah, just kind of surprising. Let me know what you guys think about the race in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for all the love and all the videos that we've been posting this weekend. It's going crazy, man. We have so many things to talk about. But yeah, be on the lookout for MXGP reactions tomorrow. We'll do a review on Tuesday. Make sure you guys stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for the love, and I'm out. Peace.